Hi, so this is now part 2 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights information. I do, in fact, have glasses now since last time, so yeah. And hopefully I'll be able to not make it too much of a problem, because I do need them for near work, and because I'm obviously still using my research material, because I need to obviously know the wording exactly. It's 30 articles in total. It's not going to just live in the head. So bear with me. So yeah, obviously we left it last time at Article 2, which is quite a big paragraph, so sorry for that. But yeah, Article 3. So yeah, we basically all have a right to exist free and safe. It's pretty much exactly what it says in just another way of wording it, which is pretty much straightforward. It follows on nicely, which I like. Makes my life simple, um, and it's just brilliant. So it's a good thing. Straight on to Article 4. Um, yeah. So no one basically is going to be a slave. Obviously, this is different to, say, employing a butler, because they're not held to that. They can just go, tell you what, I quit. Um, so any kind of slavery is prohibited. Which again, you see the way it all flows. It's a very good piece of legislature, I do have to say. Um, Article 5. Again, you could argue slavery is part of this, but I like the fact that they, um, sort of extend that out. Um, but yeah, so basically the whole sort of thing with Guantanamo Bay, that kind of thing, it's breaching this. Um, Again, these are people who should know better. So um, it's really one of those big things. Um, so yeah, it's just beautiful in that regard. So Article 6. Now that's a tricky one, because really, I mean, I've kept it as it is in what I've got, which is a lowercase p. I'm pretty sure it should be a capital P. People can correct me if they wish, because a person before the law is your identity in legal terms. It's different to an individual. It's probably going to be something I'll go into at another point, for those who aren't perhaps already aware. If this is like your first education on sort of complexities of law, then yeah, I will do that at least for you. But yeah, it's an entirely different thing to you. But anyway, obviously the law protects the person, and by the same token, sort of prosecutes the person as well. So yeah, that's just basically it. It's basically confirming, sort of Article 2 in a way, which is quite good. Again, the fact that they all do tie in pretty much. So yeah, whisking. You see, it's a lot quicker than the last one. I got through 2 last time. I've already doubled that right now. So whisking the way onto Article 7. Yeah, again, it's all backing each other up. So again, everyone is equal before the law. I mean, someone was on about was it Gary McKinnon the other day, and the fact that sort of his depression was a reason for, if you will, protecting him. Now, I'm all for protecting the vulnerable, but I had an issue, and sort of from a legal perspective, and suffer a few issues myself. For those who personally know me, they'll be more than well aware. So, yeah, and I was treated pretty much in the same way. It was taken into consideration But it wasn't a case of, oh, we're not, it's fine, you can do what you want because you have a mental illness. No. Just no. No. It's not good. So, you know, we're all equal from a protection as specified, but also from a prosecution point of view. You know, I do have to stress that, but it's slightly going outside the box, but it's kind of hinted. So yeah, Article 8. I'll probably do this, you know, to just kind of go, yeah, again, it's there. It is there. It's, you know, everyone can go, excuse me, you have broken these rights, these fundamental rights, you know, granted, and I will take action against you, which is just beautiful. I do like it. 9. This basically covers. It basically covers any you know, unlawful arrest kind of situation, basically, which I think pretty much every member state, as far as I'm aware, does have their own version within their own legal system. But yeah, you know, wrongful arrest is basically Article 9 of the UDHR. It's black and white there. And, you know, exile. So if you are sent away from anything with no reason or rhyme, not obviously, you know, if a landlord kind of says, oh, I don't want you in, and doesn't give you a reason, I think that's a little pushing it to extreme thin boundaries. This is like thinner than like After Eights kind of thin. Not endorsed by any chocolate manufacturers at all. But yeah, you know, so if, say, I don't know, as a UK citizen, if I suddenly got a letter from the government saying, yeah, get out, I'd be like, excuse me, why? They'd have to provide a very valid reason. That's that. I know you probably all got that, but I just wanted to make it clear. So yes, Article 10. So yeah, it's the right to a fair trial, basically. You know, if you're accused of anything, any tiny thing at all, yeah, this is your protection. This is the bit that says, you know, you've got to have that fair tribunal to figure out what's going on, really. So yeah, I mean, a lot of this is kind of like laws that you're probably aware of, but because people have, what's the word? Absorbed them, I guess, or implemented them in the member states, you know, of the United Nations. So they are very good bits of legislation. And, you know, as again, I strongly encourage people to perhaps go out, have a bit of a read. Links are in the first video. Put them again on this one. Again, any that you're aware of, whack them down below. It's fine, you know. Again, I prefer to have people contributing, you know, and kind of going, rather than going, oh, you missed this one. Well, tell me, you know. If I don't know about it, I can't put it down there. But yeah, so that's all for this time. I'll see you next week with part 3, moving on from Article 11. Take care.